I'm sure you have guessed by now, writing a personal statement does take time. There are no overnight success stories. Every year, I work with residency applicants whose personal statements are nowhere close to even the first draft. What makes it extra sad for me is when that happens less than a week before ERAS opens. That is when programs can review your applications. Do not let this happen to you. Let me repeat this because this is so important. Do not ever make the mistake of waiting until the last moment to start writing your personal statement. So when exactly should you start writing your personal statement? I highly recommend that you set a target of absolutely finalizing your personal statement 2 weeks before the submission deadline. How should you schedule your writing? Let's work backwards from the day programs can start accepting your applications. That is usually on the 3rd to the 4th week of September. Because this is the date programs start reviewing your entire application, you must be putting the final touches on your personal statement around September 1. To be able to do so, you will be consulting your mentors or professional services for feedback around August 1. This is because you may need to make major improvements based on their review. Also keep in mind that your mentors have busy schedules of their own and it can take some time to hear back from them. This means you will be doing most of your writing in July. You will need up to 6 weeks of dedicated time for your personal statement, including breaks from writing. Writing and revising is a repetitive process that takes weeks. Let's also not forget that some of you may be pursuing clinical experience, clinical rotations, or taking USMLE. One more thing, work first on your ERA CV and have the titles of your clinical, research, community experiences entered in your ERA CV. This really helps you recall the best experiences to put into your personal state. To summarize, I highly recommend you start working on your personal statement no later than July 1. You will need 4 to 6 weeks for your first draft, 2 to 3 weeks for your second draft, and another 2 to 3 weeks to finalize till mid-September. Remember, procrastination is your worst enemy. Delaying your writing for the very last minute always leads to a poor quality, maybe even a pathetic personal statement. Also, my suggested timeline may be different for everyone. That's okay. There is no penalty in starting earlier, say if you're an international medical graduate or have never written a personal statement before.